Team Germany taking to the ice. Leon Draisaitl, their captain, the flag bearer at the opening ceremony, one of the stars in the NHL. As for Team France, they come out onto the ice looking to make history if they are to progress to the next stage. Away we go for a place in the final 8 for Team Germany. German captain there, Starman looks to go short side. He's going to whip round the back for Seider. Stutzler now trying to weave. Chance in front of the net here. Move square for Draisaitl. He had the angle. He gets the goal. And Germany on the power play hit the front in a little over 3 minutes of this crucial game.
Excellent movement of the puck around the offensive zone, but important to win those 50-50 battles. But this is just execution. Stutzler kind of brings this from down low. This is a beautiful pass from Szymanski over to Draisaitl. Edmonton Oilers teammates in the National Hockey League, and Szymanski on the backhand side finds Draisaitl. He loves to shoot the puck from this spot. The best in the world, in my opinion, at doing it. And he gives Germany an early 1-0 lead.
Not only the importance of getting the early goal, but first chance on the power play, making it count as Germany in again. Shot towards the near side is blocked well from Juncker. It's there for all to see. Draisaitl, the goal scorer. Shifts it out towards Tiffels on the near side. France again looking like they're holding more than their own at the moment. Loose from Belmar. This could be costly. It is. Tiffels scores. And in a phase of the game where France looked even with Germany, just like that, Harold Kreiser's side double their advantage, and it's a goal from Frederick Tiffels.
This is just a good forecheck. This is getting on the puck and pounding to try and turn it over. That's exactly what happens. As France had possession, you're going to see Tiffels, once he picks up the loose puck, this is a perfectly placed shot up over top of the right shoulder of Juncker. Drive to the net, head up, no looking for anything. He just almost banks it off the back of Juncker into the net. 2-0 Germany.
Cannon flick across. And Draisaitl again, he's got a steal in front of the net. Obi desperately trying to stop the puck from getting into Tiffels' path. Turka. Draisaitl once more. He's the one that scored on the power play. Trying to provide for Stutzler this time, but the block came in. Stutzler trying to add to the 4 goals he's already got in these Olympic Winter Games.
Sticks have to be so important, and that was Texier with that beautiful stick just to deflect that pass attempt back to Seider down the ice and clear it out of harm's way.
Weaving through Stutzler, slalom like all the way. Juncker stops him on the last line of defence. While Stutzler with that weaving move all the way up the ice. Germany leading France 2-0. In a game where the winner knows the spot in the final 8 is at stake. Nice play for Turka in front of the net, works the angle, and that is a sumptuous finish as Germany scored the third. And they have had the dominance of France in this first period, and that's one of the best of the lot.
Well, for Harold Kreis, he loads up here late in this first period, understanding he's up 2-0 in the game. That's Peterka, just excellent possession. Protect pucks, make sure that this is a beautiful pass out of the corner. He puts it right onto the tape of Peterka, and then he makes an excellent backhand move. Look at that, punch to the hole, receive the pass, little fake, and that's a sharp angle that he puts this puck into the net. Beautiful finish, 3-0 Germany.
What they'll be calling upon here, try and turn it around against Germany. You're quickly looking to get a full right in front of the net. Seider with the effort. And it was blocked by Keller.
A little bit more aggressive, but these face-off wins, that's a clear win. And a good job by Tiffels to get in there. There's Reichel that gets right into the slot, can't quite get that shot through.
Trying to get onto it as well. Now from the right circle across, there's 2 queuing up. And Belmar was the one at the back door. Tougher angle for him. Grubauer blocking once again. But 2 moments for France to have every Belmar not letting it up. Sign of his character. And he's managed to squeeze it through and in. Da Costa was in front of the net, but I don't think he touched it. He seems to know nothing about it. France don't care. The catch Captain Belmar coming up with the goods. And France, who were applying a few good moments in the last few minutes, have finally beaten Philippe Grubauer.
Well, that's how it starts. It starts with some urgency, a little more physicality here in this second period, and you get a break. You start to win some puck battles, and for Belmar, he just puts this puck to the net, goes off the shin pad of the German defender who's tangled up. That's a presence in front of the net. And that's just an excellent job trying to get a puck into the danger zone. It goes off a pad. You saw the shot by Tipples off the helmet.
Team Germany trying to get some authority here and now show their quality again. Draisaitl in between his teeth, creates a shooting angle. Saved well by Keller. Shakir's really short for Galle. Maybe an opening as Germany made some line changes there. And now Stutzler on the ice for Peterka. Good save from Keller.
With a big line for Germany on the ice in the offensive zone.
Cross pass from Draisaitl into Stutzler. It's Peterka who's gone through just like the first period, but it's a different outcome this time as Keller in between the posts stops Peterka getting his second and Germany's fourth.
Keller flashes the glove here. Nice job for him to stay with Peterka, who, you're right, had the backhand goal. Good quick outlet pass after defending, and Stutzler finds.
Whilst having to react again around the back of the net. Just really. Germany still hammering in there, they create an opening, and it's another save from Keller, who made it look oh so easy, but Germany all of a sudden had a real open opportunity and Reader denied.
You're starting to see a goaltender having.
Here he is now, Calhoun, firing it through, there was traffic in front of the goal, and did that cross the line? The referee says no, but that was desperately close to dropping the wrong side of the goal line as far as France are concerned. And Keller, some super saves so far, but would have been caught offside. That delayed things for France. Now the turnover. Stutzler tried to just relieve it for Peterka, who got a shot away on that occasion.
So it was Draisaitl that threaded the needle. Stutzler to Draisaitl to Peterka, and there's the.
Germany managing to break through. Stutzler though moves into the path of Boudon. Boudon with the opportunity now across it goes. Opportunity there for France, and they cannot shovel the puck into the back of the net. Stopping it at the other.
Yeah, terrific chance here. Nice passing and a good in-tight chance by Texas, and a terrific job by Grubauer to get down and just stay hard on the ice as he tries to slide it underneath. A second opportunity.
Costa back into the slot again. And now Draisaitl on the break. Peterka up with him. Draisaitl finds him now. Peterka in the chance. Keller unbeatable. Draisaitl once more. Back for Seider. Bit of room. And then invites the space for Draisaitl to work with. Tries to slot it through. Opportunity. And there it is. It's tapped out by Szymanski. And the roar from the German forward just tells you the relief they feel now, as that may well be the goal that books their spot into the quarterfinals. It's another power play, it's another goal.
Front by Szymanski. Excellent puck movement around, but for Draisaitl, he looks up and he goes, okay. He sees that Szymanski is there and also Stutzler going backdoor, so it's a double attack, really. As he zips this one through, he has the option for Szymanski. If he can't play it, it goes to Stutzler, but for Szymanski, stands his ground, gets the inside position, skate to stick, and puts this up over top.
Nice flick back for Seider. Ice opens up now with Tiffels waiting on the blue line for the puck and able to invite others into play. Draisaitl works the angle. The shot is saved. Reichel with the effort. And it's that angle that we've seen Germany open up a couple of times already in the match, and how quickly Keller has to be from right stick to left.
This is another great save. He's made a lot of them in this game since stepping in the second period, and a beautiful pass by
looks in towards that position. Traffic in front, forces it back to 1v2, bit of room from the blue line, shot from Belmar, back to 1v2 again, he fires one in low, kick save from Grubauer.
You know, we talked about it earlier, that shot creates the chaos, and here's a good one, it finally gets through, it does deflect this.
How good Germany's penalty kill would be at the back end of a match, and they'll come up with the answers. France will look to keep the momentum, one-timer effort from Trey in Germany's minds. Don't rule them out. We're getting on here as the opportunity comes in front, chance for a rebound for Bauer again. Webe, Fabra finds the space, centre right, this is the moment for Texier, and he can't make it count. Bauer standing firm. Just the one goal again.
He's been good, and he had to make some real good resistance.
Now an opportunity with the empty net here, and this Here's good crowding for Storm. Nico Storm works an angle and tickles it home. And Germany will be making the quarterfinals of these Olympic Winter Games. Nico Storm making sure, and Germany booking their place.
On the ice to run down the clock here. Draisaitl could have attempted it himself. He was at the red line and decided to pass it across. That unselfishness, just get it in the net, finish it off, and Germany will advance to the quarterfinals. Yeah, good on them, though. You know what? They came into this tournament. They haven't been here for a long time. A lot of veteran, older players on Team France. Be proud of yourself.
We didn't really play a good game in the third period. They definitely outplayed us, but we were lucky enough to get the power play at the end there, and big goal by us at the end.
I never see after losing games so many happy faces on the bench.
Slovaks just chilling, so to speak, in their dressing room, getting set for this face-off. Quarterfinal round action. 2 wins, 1 loss in that opening round. 10 goals for, 8 against. So a quick look here into the dressing room, and there is Slavkovsky getting dressed and ready to start this game. 21 years old. Unbelievable skill. He is loved at the Bell Center in Montreal. The Canadian fans love him. Germans, Leon Draisaitl, captain of Germany, superstar in the NHL, line mate of Connor McDavid, the superstar for the Edmonton Oilers. Stultz, another one, plays for the Ottawa Senators, 24 years old. He can do it all. Highlights, qualifying playoff round. Germany going up against France. There is Leon Draisaitl. Germany in the yellow, of course. It's 1-0 for the Germans. First period action. Second goal in the net. 2-0. Germans dominant, totally overpowering the French in this game. It's the first period highlights. It's 3-0 at this point. It is second period action now. Still 3-0. The French get on the scoreboard. 3-1. Third period action. Close call. The French trying to get closer on the scoreboard. Unable to do it. Grubauer shutting things down. The NHL goalie playing for Germany. 4-1. Final score 5-1.
All right, Coach, 19 hours ago, you're skating off the ice after a win. You're heading a back-to-back, third game in 4 days. Just as a coaching staff, what's the challenges preparing for a game like this with lack of time off?
Yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, fortunately, I have a great staff working on penalty killing, power play, sorting out clips that we'll look at together to, finally put together the 5-on-5 pre-scout. So they take a lot of that work off, but yeah, it's long hours.
All right, tough opponent today. They have one of the top lines at this Olympics in Slavkovsky, Tatar, Ruzicka. What's going to be some key details in kind of limiting their chances tonight?
Yeah, we certainly have to, we're playing connected against France. We played well, units of 5 all over. We want to move that puck quickly. We want to get it out of our zone, get it into their zone, and use our quickness, perhaps draw a few penalties in the offensive zone. But I think we have to be compact, close the middle of the ice.
All right, best of luck. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
Germany with 6 NHLers in their lineup. Of course, Draisaitl stands out. Nico Sturm, a solid NHL player, shoots an NHLer on the defense. They have some very capable defensemen with Wagner, Muller, Seider. Seider is a star in the NHL as well. Grubauer, NHL goalie, plays for the Seattle Kraken. He is a veteran at 34 years old. Slovakia, Slavkovsky, definitely the man to watch. Ruzicka, Tatar are his line mates. Tatar is the captain. He is an NHLer, former NHL with a lot of experience. Great player to have out there with Slavkovsky. Marincin, Gernat, Eric Chernak of the Tampa Bay Lightning, number 81 on the defense. Slovakia will be in the blue with red and white trim. Germans, yellow with black and red trim. This really should be a tight game. Slovakia playing in their 9th Winter Olympics, 1 medal, the 2022 Beijing bronze. Referees for today's game, Dan O'Rourke, a Canadian, Kyle Remen, an American, Albert Anker-Jern from Denmark, and Matt McPherson from Canada doing the lines. Referees, of course, as you know, are the two with the red armbands on. We've had outstanding refereeing in this tournament. Orzach behind the Slovakian bench. Halavai gets the start. He has played in 3 games, 93.41 saves percentage. Harold Kreis, head coach of Germany. There is Philip Grubauer, Seattle Kraken.
American in the NHL. He has been Germany's trusted starter throughout.
And look out. Samuel. Going from left to right, we are set for this first period. The puck is dropped. We're underway. 42 quickly slides that across. That's from Vari. Slafkovsky now on the move. Sharp angle shot. Grubauer happy to get a pad on that. That'll get him into this game. One save for Grubauer already in the first 10 seconds of the game. Either one of these teams could end up on the podium to receive a medal. They are both very capable, not to be counted out of this at all. Slovakia, 7 NHLers. Germany, 6. The DEL League, very, very strong, very well respected. The Germans play a North American style of hockey, but in this type of competition, they are also very quick. They will rely on that quickness, puck movement. Slovakia, a good mixture of experience and youth. The youth that they have are absolute stars. That shot through traffic, blocked away. The Germans plugging up that center area. They want to keep the Slovaks to the outside. That one is well off the target. On the move here, 77, that's Paterka. He loses out. Quick movement here, Gernat. Gernat goes back. Chereznak waited. He let number 15, Dvorsky, pick that puck up. Speaking of stars, 20-year-old Dvorsky. Number 15, watch him. He plays for the St. Louis Blues. This kid has got an incredible career ahead of him. Face off to the right of Halave. Halave will cover that one up. .18:31 to play in the first period here at the beautiful new Santa Julia Arena. Marincin back there on the defense for Slovakia. Icing call. Both teams just feeling each other out in these opening 2 minutes of play. The goal-scoring stars on both of these teams, it'll open up eventually. Dvorsky set for the face-off, going up against Draisaitl. Dvorsky wins that draw into the neutral zone. The Germans send it right into the Slovak zone. Little groan from the crowd on that one. Pushed in deep again. 14 is there. Chereznak. Not out. Kept in at the blue line. Muller right there. Sider. Germans keep the pressure on. Draisaitl. Farvari is all over him. On the move, 95 picks things up. That's Tiffels, Frederick Tiffels. Plays his hockey for Ice Baron Berlin. Little shove there. Flipped out by Dvorsky. And the Germans maintain possession. 53 goes for a skate. That's Moritz Seider. Straight up the middle. That's Visman. Back for Slovakia, Nemec. Ruzicka is there. Nemec sends it around to this side of the ice. 28, Gernat picks it up. Good move there. Ruzicka clears the zone. Can't get the return pass. Cut off. Alexander L sends it back to the defense. Visman all the way over onto the left side. Germans now 2-on-2 here. Stick save. Halavai made that without any trouble. Slavkovsky pinned in along the boards. Nemec rattles that one around. Takes a weird bounce. Ends up on the Slovak bench. 16:43 to play in our first quarterfinal game of the day. TNT Sports bringing you live coverage. TNT and Discovery Plus in their coverage of their first Olympic ice hockey competition. Enjoying every moment of this as we are. We're being treated, and all viewers, stay with the action. If you're out of the UK, HBO Max covering hours and hours of Olympic coverage. Exciting times here, Milano and Cortina. Pospisil got it back to the D, pushed forward. 64 was there. That's Koch. Grubauer out of his net. 53 couldn't handle that. Moritz Seider. Long pass across the ice from Wagner. Again, both teams keeping it tight. Good man-to-man coverage. Little cat and mouse going on here. The neutral zone plugged right up. That one tipped away. No icing on the call. Liska. Favari working hard for Slovakia. Now it's into the neutral zone. Sliced back by Nemec. Slovaks pick it up again. That's 49 Takac. Shot right on the target. No trouble for Grubauer there. Picked up. Takac again. This one is somewhere in Grubauer's equipment. He will hang on for a whistle. 15:25 to play. In the first period, good shift by Samuel Takac. Plays his hockey in Slovakia for Bratislava. He is one of the veterans on this team. He is 34 years old. Tatar comes onto the ice with Slavkovsky. Mentioned Tatar before. Ex-NHLer, 35 years old. Very talented player. Plays his hockey in Zug in Switzerland now. Tatar lays that down low. Draisaitl is back there. Slavkovsky watches him. Visman is chipped off the boards. No place for Tiffels to go. Tatar, Slavkovsky, weaving, curling, circling. Look at the skill on this guy. Walking things forward, laying it off for Gernat. Little applause from the crowd. Just to see a glimpse of the strength and the skating ability of Slavkovsky. Watch him. He's forward. No, he's going backwards. Walks around Draisaitl there. Five shots on net for the Slovakians, one for the Germans officially at this point. Puck pulled back by Draisaitl. Muller. Good breakout by the Germans. Nemec watches his man closely. He is back there on the defense with Favari. Crowd thought they had a penalty call there. Referee shook his head. No. Favari straight up the middle. Long pass that is just tipped into the German zone. No icing. Onto that one quickly. Okular. 15 is with him. That's Dvorsky. That's off a body, off the glove of Favari. He keeps it going. Kept in. Okular. Slovaks forced to go back. L putting the pressure on for Germany. Dvorsky picks up the puck. Here's another kid with a lot of skill. He dumps it in. He'll go for a change. Gavanki on the defense. They can't get very far with that. The Slovaks put it back into the German zone again. Ryder is there. Number 9, Gavanki on the defense. 49, his partner is Kaubel. Gavanki picks it up now. Slovaks applying some forecheck. The Germans staying close together. Short passes, working things out of the zone. That's going to be the order of the day until things do open up a little bit here. And you have guys like Slavkovsky, Draisaitl in games like this. You are going to see them try and stretch the defense out, go for a couple of long passes. Because with breakaway opportunities, guys like the ones I mentioned are deadly. Here comes Draisaitl back onto the ice. There's a push earlier. Nemec sent him down. Face off to the right of Halavai. Germans win that draw. 53 is there. Seider sends it down low. Cruising around nicely, number 18. That is Tim Stutzel. Stutzel, 24 years old, a German with a bright future ahead. He is a very rock-solid player for the Ottawa Senators in the NHL. Senator fans will be watching and cheering for him, as long as it isn't against Canada. Seider. Stutzel. Shot taken right on the target. That's a good save. Halavai had full sight of that puck. He will hang on without a problem. The kids are coming on the ice with the shovels. We're going to have a power break. These little power breaks allow the kids, who are doing an outstanding job both at the Santa Giulia and the Milano Row Arena. They come onto the ice. They all know how to skate. They skate very well. They come onto the ice at a high rate of speed with scrapers and shovels, remove all the ice flakes and loose snow. The players very well spoiled here in Milan. Ruzicka set for the face-off. He will be taking that face-off against Dominic Cahoon. Ruzicka pulls it straight back. Great face-off. 81, Eric Chernak, Tampa Bay Lightning defenseman, sends it to the back of the net. His partner is Martin Gernak. Chernak. Ruzicka. We have a whistle, a stoppage in play. And the referee is going to be heard publicly now on his microphone as a German goes to the penalty box.
2-minute minor for hooking.
You heard the call. 2-minute minor for hooking. Slovakia will get the first power play. There is the hook right there. Pretty obvious one. Slavkovsky does not go to the ice easily. He is big. He is strong. He's pulled down, a little stick in there. Neither team want to give up power plays because they have the ability to score goals with the man advantage. Some of the forwards in this tournament and some of the defensemen with big shots from the blue line or the offensive skills to make it difficult. Forsky on the ice with Slavkovsky and Tatar. Tatar goes down low. That's Hudacek. Tatar now lays it back. 17, Nemec had a thought, takes a shot. Good pad save by Grubauer. That pad came out like a flipper in a pinball machine. Good reflexes by Grubauer. That was not an easy save. Slafkovsky with the puck now at the hash marks. Goes down low, looking for the return. He gets it. Nemec is out at the blue line. Slafkovsky takes the shot. Nemec. Nemec skating, looking, holding up. Down low to Slafkovsky. Slovaks rotate the power play around a little bit, trying to find the right option to create the right opening, the right shot. Nemec, Slafkovsky, he curls. He is watched very closely by Nico Sturm. Nico Sturm, a Minnesota Wild NHLer. Right across. Slafkovsky quickly snapped that one. That shot. Head goes up into the air. Budacek got a good piece of that one. Puck ended up on the netting above the plexiglass. Like I said, both teams will be strong with power play opportunities. The order of the day is stay out of the penalty box. .38 seconds remaining on the German penalty. No score in this one. 10:45 remaining in our opening period. This is quarterfinal action. Good job there. Halavai could see the Germans might have had something going there. A good burst of speed from Tuomi after Germans cleared the zone. Here come the Slovaks. Center ice. Rujiska. Weaving there is Aguilar. 28 Gernat sends that off the glove of Grubauer. It was probably wide of the target anyway. Time ticking down on the German penalty. They are going to survive on this penalty kill. Good job by the Germans. Good pressure from the Slovaks. Both teams back at full strength. The lines will get back together. Here come the Germans. Draisaitl all by himself. Pushed into the boards gently there. 42 lays it off the boards. That is Favari. Sider again. Now he's got to retreat. Goes over to his defensive partner. That's Visman. Visman lays it back. Good understanding here by the German defense. Draisaitl pulled down. Made a good flop out of that one too. I'm not saying he faked because he was pulled down. But Draisaitl, an obvious guy, anytime he's around the puck, very exciting player. .33-year-old Lucas Singal sitting in the penalty box for Slovakia. He is the culprit. Draisaitl pulled down as he approached the Slovak zone. There's a look at that.
Slovakia minor penalty number 6, holding.
And there is the call from the referee's microphone. Holding is indeed the call. The Germans now get their first power play opportunity of this game. Draisaitl on the draw against Zuko. Stützle not happy. He was clipped with an accidental high stick. No call on that play. 18 Stützle picks his stick up, stays out here into the action. The Germans moving it around out high. Shot. Pads are in place there for Halavai. Germans 3 for 12. That's a 25% success rate with the power play in this tournament so far in 4 games. Down low. That one off the stick. Rattled off the boards. Good clearance. Grubauer out for a touch. The Germans will start it up with 1:12 seconds on the power play. Seider lays that off. That's picked up. Cruising into the zone. Paterka, Utah Mammoth NHL player. Young German again. A lot of young guys on both of these teams that have got long careers ahead of them. Draisaitl cruising. Never know what he's going to do. That one wide open target there. 77 Paterka sent that one wide. Draisaitl will go back again. Time ticking on. Here comes Draisaitl. One little burst of speed and he can leave people standing still. Sends it back. So much skill. 3 Slovaks moving over toward him. They're not going to give Draisaitl any extra room if they can help it. Draisaitl goes to the bench now. Stützle applies the body there. Sukal took that hit. Slovaks happy just to quickly change up. They are going to survive this penalty kill. 2 seconds left on that clock. And here come the Slovaks back at full strength as Cahoon pushes it forward for the Germans. They will be called for icing. Each team with 1 power play in this period and nothing to show for it. Draisaitl laying that pass across. The goalie trying to get back over to that side of the net. There was a place definitely for that puck to go, but it was sent to the wrong side of the net. It went wide on the face-off. Pretty even draw. Puck kept along the boards. Here come the Germans. Left shot from the right side. That was snapped by Tobias Ryder. Ryder plays for Red Bull in Munich. Nemec. Ruzicka's out there with Slavkovsky and Tatar. Tatar moves over. He can't get it. Little body contact there. Slovaks get the puck back. Simon Nemec behind his own net. Players curling, moving around. Time is ticking on in this first period. 6 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. Nemec. No icing there. The Germans back with no problem. Kept in at the blue line by Marinchin nicely for Slovakia. Backhand attempt. Grubauer with a save. No real rebound offered. The puck dropped off Grubauer. He pounced on it quickly with 6:27 remaining in the first period of play. The Slovaks with 11 shots on net. The Germans have only had 3. .34-year-old Grubauer in the net for Germany. He is a crowd favorite for all the Seattle Kraken fans in the NHL. He's a veteran. That shot off his blocker glove. That goes over the plexiglass onto the netting. Pospisil couldn't come up with that. And again, the Germans ice the puck. They were trying to open things up. Pass was too long. They'll have to try that again. Reichel with a good burst of speed, but the puck was way in front of him. Draisaitl back on the ice now. take face-off against Martin Pospisil, 26-year-old, another young Slovakian player. 26 is young. He plays for the Calgary Flames in the NHL. Good work here. Good individual stuff from Frederick Tiffels. Tiffels plays for Eisbären Berlin. Two players from each team battling it out. Reichel, Tiffels in there for Germany. Ivare was back there for the Slovaks. Draisaitl lays it down low. Check in place there. And the Slovaks, with short passes, get together and walk out of their zone. That shot going into net off the stick of Liska. Slovaks cut that off, going to the front of the net. Nemec would love to have just even gotten a deflection on that puck, redirected it. Made it horrible for Grubauer. That didn't happen. Germans come down the ice again. Good end-to-end stuff here. Not a lot of passes clicking. It's been tight defensively, but it's been entertaining. No score in it. Each team have had one power play. There's a lot to come in this game. Liska. Driven back in by Visman. 14 is there. Sereznek. They go the other way with the puck. Shot taken there. That's blocked into defense. Sereznek dumps it in, takes a hit for his effort. The Germans go back. Here they come. Stutzel. Tim Stutzel, Ottawa Senator player. Back to Gavanke. Gavanke sends it forward. On the move now, 65. Hustling in there is Michaelis. Michaelis is out there with Toomey. Germans making sure that they are utilizing their bench, keeping fresh players on the ice. Uziska runs into trouble. Toomey keeps it in again. This line hasn't had a lot of action, but when they're out there, they want to be out there desperately, and Cahoon is on that line as well. They do buzz around. They are great forward checkers. Cahoon now will peel off. Good shift for that line. The Germans will change up on the fly. 3:40 to play in the first period. Slavkovsky goes up the right side. He now goes for a change. 15, a couple of nice little moves there. That was Dvorsky. Goes deep into the German zone. First in there is 38, Bogner. That comes over to 53, Moritz Seider. Seider, Detroit Red Wing, sends it into the Slovak zone. Little tip there, that could have been tough. Alavi focused, got a piece of that puck as it went toward him and ended up wide of the target. Again, good, honest, hard work here. L working for the Germans up front. It's a bouncing puck. L again. Nico Sturm is in there. Sturm forechecking hard. 8, Ryder. Ryder brought down the crowd, yelling and screaming about that, but referee shakes his head and says play on. Seider goes back, stops behind his net. The Slovaks are changing up front. The Germans have the line out on the ice fresh, so here they come. 77, Paterka. 17, Nemec from the defense. That spin move outside the blue line created a delayed offside call. The Slovaks have cleared the zone. That one's waved off. Here comes Draisaitl. Puck bounces over the stick of 77, John Paterka. Visman couldn't keep that in. Kelman on the move, lays it back, shot taken. That could have been dangerous. Quick release from Pospisil. They score! Slovakia on the scoreboard first. 1:54 remaining in the period, and we have a goal. Martin Favari getting all the congratulations. Grubauer with the first save from the blue. It looks like that tip is in place. We'll see what the official call is going to be. Pospisil is there. Regenda is there. I have a feeling Regenda will be given this goal. Chernak celebrates, the defenseman. And yes, indeed, it is going to be Regenda at the 18:06 mark of the first period. Regenda was camped out right in front of Philip Grubauer. Grubauer had no chance on that one. Assist to Eric Chernak and Favari, number 42, took that shot from out by the blue line. Slovaks out shooting the Germans 16-5 in the period so far. 18:06, Regenda, number 84, not only screening, but got his stick on the puck, redirected it. A nice tip by Regenda. Favari and Chernak with the assists. It's the only goal of this game so far. This is quarterfinal action. 3 more games to be played today. Flipped out of the zone by the German defense. Icing waved off. 42 is back there for Slovakia on the defense. That's Favari, who had an assist on that first goal. Sent around by Nemec. The Germans keep it in. That goes by Sturm. Sturm, body check there. The puck comes out. Sent right back into the Slovak zone by Fabio Wagner. Under a minute to play in the opening period. Nice little pass there. Rujiska. Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky stops, takes a look. Save made. Grubauer had to be ready. 11. Kelman. Slovak shutting it down defensively there nicely. Favari, he's taken off the puck. Tiffels moves in. Tiffels couldn't do a lot with that. He was kind of by himself there. Germans keep it in at the blue line. Time is ticking down. Favari back there on the defense. Tiffels still working hard. Reichel is out there as well. Players look up at the clock. Getting it to the center red line was 76. Pospisil. Draisaitl just gently throws it back to the defense. There goes the buzzer. The first period has finished. It's a 1-0 lead for Slovakia.
I've never seen anything move like. The tech was amazing. It was like out of this world. Did it come from the stars? I don't know.
And sort it out. Mum says they can only see them when the alarm tells her, so we always activate ours.
Our security experts will only visually monitor your home when an incident occurs, but you're always protected 24/7.
Not on my watch. Dispatch a guard.
Protect what matters to you with a Simply Safe home security system. Be super safe with Simply Safe.
You don't play Lotto. It's a conspiracy. No one ever wins.
It was me, and it could be you.
Hold up.
Lotto from the National Lottery.
Zozo!
Hi, Dad. Could you send me some money?
Now you need your old
I
dad.
missed our flight out of Zantes. We have to rebook.
Wait a second. This is a scam, isn't it? I've heard about these. You're not my daughter. You're an AI.
Nationwide has a scam checker service. If their customers are worried about making a payment, they can call any time and someone will check if it's legitimate. Like that one definitely was.
Before you make a payment, let us scam check it.
You're so naive.
Nationwide, a good way to beat scams, a good way to bank.
This program is brought to you by Allianz.
We're between the first and second period of action here at the Santa Julia Ice Arena. Slovakia 1, Germany 0 after 20 minutes of play. Highlights from the first period of play. Slovakia in the blue, white, and red. Germany, yellow, black, and red trim. 6 NHLers playing for Germany. 7 NHLers in the Slovakian lineup. A good first period. Both teams respecting each other because there is plenty of firepower in both lineups. Slavkovsky for Slovakia, Draisaitl for Germany. Leaders, playmakers, goal scorers. Neither team really wanting to give an inch. Couple of good plays, some nice passing, good saves made in the net. Philipp Grubauer for Germany, that save made by Samuel Hlavy for Slovakia. Good pad save there from Grubauer. Nemec with a nice shot. Udacek just couldn't get on that rebound. Still on the power play. Slafkovsky snapping one off there. Always dangerous. Grubauer getting to that side of the net in a hurry, taking that shot away from Slafkovsky. Another one that's high, deflected by Grubauer up onto the netting above the plexiglass. Draisaitl now for Germany. The Germans had one power play as well. Nice feed, the one-timer in place. That one just goes wide of the target. Backhander there. Grubauer with another save, covering up the rebound. Good pressure from the Slovaks. That shot goes all the way from the blue line. The deflection is in place. It's Regenda, number 84, at 18:06. There he is in front of the net, creating a screen and getting his stick on the puck. No chance for Grubauer on the redirection. Chernak Favari on the assist. 1-0 after the first period. Shots on net, heavily favoring Slovakia, 17-5. Only one goal in it, though. As expected, this is going to be a tight contest. Two very evenly matched teams. So a look at the draw, quarterfinals. We are in play now, Slovakia and Germany, waiting for the second period. Finland, Switzerland. Those four teams playing. The two winners will move on to the semis. Canada, Czechia later, United States, Sweden later. The 22nd of February, Sunday, the gold medal game. Do not miss it. TNT Sports. Discovery Plus, outstanding coverage of these Olympic Games. This is Team Canada on the ice having a practice. Few flow drills by the Canadians here with a practice session. Just staying loose, keeping the legs going. Santa Julia Ice Arena. One period completed. Slovakia 1, Germany 0.
This program is sponsored by Samsung, proud partner of the Olympic Games.
Should have left centuries ago.
It's okay. I'm with the AA.
Because the AA has more expert patrols in more places than anyone else, you'll be back on the road in no time. That's why millions of drivers choose the AA. Join today.
Vitality is here for your health. How? They give you half-price gym membership. Yeah, give me 5 more, Gary. Vitality, your health's best friend.
Hello. Invitations, please.
Oh, I'm the bride.
Congratulations. But without an invite, you could be anyone.
That's my face.
What a load of malarkey. Smarty keeps things simple. Less malarkey, more smarty.
We all want to be treated fairly. It's just how it should be. At British Gas, our existing energy customers get the same great deals, if not better, as new ones. Fair's fair. British Gas. Taking care of things.
Selling your car made easy. It's not magic. It's motorway.
Verisure is more than a camera. It's an advanced security system that protects your home 24/7. Cameras record, while our experts act within 45 seconds. To force out an intruder, we activate our zero vision smoke barrier, or dispatch a security guard and can call the police. When you need us, we'll be there. Be safer. Be sure. Verisure.
To upgrade your home security and get a free security camera installation, call or go to verisure.co.uk.
That there is Gavin. He's a farmer for Walkers. He grows 100% British potatoes. Oh, and that's Sue. She's a chief slicing officer. She slices our potatoes to a perfect thickness. Oh, and that's Nigel. He taste tests each batch of crisps every 4 hours. Nigel! That's every 4 hours, not 4 seconds.
What can I say? I take quality control very seriously.
Walkers, your little slice of joy.
Whoosh. Tesco Whoosh. Store to door from as little as 20 minutes.
Lisa, where are your shoes? Lisa, where are your shoes?
Lisa, where are your shoes? Technically, they're boots, not shoes. Where are your boots then?
The officials and the teams coming back onto the ice to start this second period. It's a long walk out of the dressing room, down the hallway, through the tunnel. Crowd making their way back to their seats. Regenda, the only goal of the first period for Slovakia. Chernak for Harvey on the assist. The Germans in their yellow, black, and red hitting the ice right now. Officials are already out there. Here come the Slovaks. Three medals for Germany in Winter Olympic Games. They have been in, this is their 22nd Winter Olympics. In 2018, the Germans played unbelievable hockey in Pyeongchang. They won the silver medal. Surprised a lot of people, but played with confidence. They worked hard. They deserved that silver medal. Prior to that, it had been a long time. 1932 and 1976, they were on the podium. They received bronze medals in each of those Olympics. This is the 9th Winter Olympic Games for Slovakia. Their first one being in Lillehammer, 1994. This is after the split of Czechoslovakia into the Czech Republic and Slovakia. In Lillehammer, they finished in 6th place. And 4 years ago, got a medal. 2022 Beijing, a bronze for Slovakia. Grubauer in the German net. Having now a quick look at Islavai. Islavai now stretched out. Referee's arm is in the air. He wants the players to get into position. Draisaitl for Germany. Ruzicka for Slovakia. Ruzicka, Slavkovsky, Tatar up front for Slovakia. Reichel is out there with Draisaitl. Reichel with the move there. The Slovaks clear the zone. Going back to collect that is Lucas Reichel. He has the puck. He comes forward. Good burst of speed. Draisaitl on the right. Draisaitl goes back to the blue line. Shoved across to 41. That's Muller. Right back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl pulls down on the play. No penalty. Draisaitl will change. Going back is Kai Visman. That is sent around the boards. Stutzel on the chase with Chernak. Icing the call. Tim Stutzel, Ottawa Senator player. And a good one. 24 years old, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points in this tournament in 4 games. He will take the face-off against Dvorsky, the young 20-year-old star for the St. Louis Blues. So good that these players get to represent their countries, huge crowds in attendance that are treated by getting a chance to see these guys play, especially the European market here. They get the contracts, they go to the NHL, a lot of them. Yeah, you can watch them on TV, but to come into this environment, represent your country, and to be able to display yourself and show your skills, unbelievable and very memorable for all of these guys and the people in attendance. Eric Chernak taking his seat on the bench. deflected, another stoppage in play. As we saw Chernak sit down on the bench, he is 28 years old, still young as well. His full-time job isn't really in a very bad place, very bad part of the world. Tampa Bay Lightning. Living on the beach and playing hockey for a living isn't really a bad thing. On the face-off, Cahoon for Germany. They're going to have to try that one again. 18 shots to 5 favoring the Slovaks. 1 goal to none favoring the Slovaks. Second period action, Santa Julia Ice Arena. This is a quarterfinal game, our first quarterfinal of the day. Cahoon now on the face-off against Sukol. Sukol has it for Slovakia. Cahoon is right on him. Cahoon has help. 49. Kalbel came over from the defense. Kalbel now pins Sukol into the boards. Getting in there quickly is 23 to try and help out Liska. Liska now trying to get away from the attention of Gabanke. Gabanke all over him. Cahoon is there, still there. Takac for the Slovaks as well. Finally comes into the neutral zone. It's broken down quickly again. Both teams back checking. Both blue lines are blocked off. There really is no neutral zone in this game at all right now. And it's tough in each defensive zone. The players are keeping it tight along the boards. It is bump and grind hockey right now. No one wanting to give an inch. On the face-off, Dvorsky did the honors. Slovaks have the puck. Little tip from the center red line. Jonas Muller goes back, drives it around the boards. A little tip there in place by Ryder. Goes all the way down to Ocular. Ocular sent it over on the other side. Is flipped into the neutral zone. Again, the blue line blocked up. No real controlled attack. The puck has to be dumped in. And it's right back to her, to the work of forechecking, body contact, the defense trying to grind the puck back out. Here we are just inside the blue line. Bodies very tight together. Where there's a blue shirt, there's a yellow one. These guys aren't really spreading things out. That one off a stick, up into the crowd. Bounced off the netting, came back onto the ice. 78, trying to make something happen there for the Germans. Nico Sturm. .14 to play in the second period. Draisaitl brings his line back out onto the ice. Lujiska has his line out there. The Germans win that face-off. Good draw by Draisaitl. Shot whistles wide of the net. On the chase now. 38 going back is Wagner. Wagner knows he's got company. Tatar followed him all the way down the ice. Slavkovsky, a couple of nice moves, trying to free that up. That shot through traffic, that could have been dangerous. Grubauer down. Now he's up again. Draisaitl can't get the puck. Seider lays it over. Draisaitl still can't get onto that. Now Draisaitl just lets it go back to Seider. Seider watched very closely. Wagner pushed ahead by Tiffels. Seider back there. Little crunch into the boards. Slavkovsky very awkwardly went into the boards head first. That you do not want to see. No, that is absolutely not what you want to see. Slowly, Slavkovsky back on his feet. The crowd went quiet. Briefly, they will check him out. We do hope that is not even close to being a concussion. We do not want him out of the lineup. Awkward little spill there. Nothing real serious as far as intention or anything illegal there from the Germans. That was just an awkward situation. 5-on-5. No penalty on the play, and there shouldn't have been one. Now the break is on for Germany. Kaubel. That magical ice bag, we've seen quite a few of them in this tournament so far. They skate on the ice, and they're little bags full of ice that are very good for bumps, bruises, and they keep players in the game. They will be very careful, though, with Slafkovsky. They will make sure he is okay before he returns to the action. Agenda chips that off the boards. Good forechecking again. Puck stolen. They score! Well, that'll lift Slafkovsky's spirits on the bench, I can tell you right now. And that will definitely get the Slovakian crowd going. I've just said tight, close checking, nothing really opening up. Well, Kelman just opened it up. He has Slovakia in front by 2. Off the boards, that was sent down the ice. Kelman just wasn't taking no for an answer. Worked his way around Kaubel on the defense. Literally walked right around him. Sent that one upstairs. Goal number 2. Excellent individual effort from Kelman. There is Slafkovsky holding on to the ice bag after he pumps a fist in the air. Good stuff here by Slovakia. Regenda, who I said had chipped that puck up off the boards, he is credited with the assist like he should be. Regenda now a goal and an assist in this game. The official time of the goal is 24:01. So Kaubel beaten on that by just honest hard work from Kelman. And the puck is in the net. Here comes a breakaway. Action going on. They score again! 3-0. Slovakia on fire. I told you Slafkovsky's a motivator. I don't think they need him going into the boards head first to get the team going. But ever since Slafkovsky went into the boards, slowly came to the bench. They put an ice bag on his neck, and the Slovakians have just taken it from there. Thank you very much. Breakaway in place. Excellent move on the forehand. The shot is there. Ocular with the goal. No mistake. He picked his corner, and that is exactly where he put the puck. 24-34.
Germany has elected to use their timeout. Timeout, Germany.
That's probably not a bad move. You could hear the PA announcer. Germany has elected to take their timeout. They are given, each team has a 30-second timeout that they can utilize as and when they want to. Let's catch up with the assists on Ocular's goal, because there were a couple of nice passes there as well. Hudacek, 79, and Dvorsky, number 15, will get the assists. I had just commented earlier that there was no neutral ice on offer or being used by either team. And that's exactly where that play took off from. Finally, something opened up in that neutral territory. And you can see what can happen if that kind of thing is allowed for either team. Those opportunities, if given, all of these teams in this tournament have the level of goal scorers that are going to take advantage of those breakaways. And even with world-class goaltending, there isn't a team in this tournament that wants to be giving up many breakaways. That was Slafkovsky awkwardly going into the boards earlier. There is that neutralized pass. Ocular just took off. Pass came to him nicely. Heads up there from Hudacek and Dvorsky. 3-0 Slovakia. has really woken up this crowd. And they are well and truly in the game now as well. Some exciting hockey being played by Slovakia. They have outshot the Germans 20-7, and they now have a 3-goal lead. Germany is going to have to try and claw back here 1 goal at a time and get into this. That shot, Sider did the defensive thing there, had to stick on the ice, deflects that one up over the plexiglass. Rajiska going at Sider one-on-one. 14:22 remaining in the second period. That was Kelman's goal. Just not taking no for an answer. Fought off number 49, Lucas Kaubel. Walked right in on the net. There is Okular with the celebrations. Okular plays his hockey in Sweden. Another young Slovakian, 25 years old. A lot of years ahead of him as well. Arm in the air. Slovakia going to be given a penalty here. It's going to be a trip.
Slovakia minor penalty to the goalie 31, tripping.
So it's Lavai. There is a Lavai in his net. See his stick come out, the big goalie stick? And the stick ends up going with both the players by the net. So no real defense there for Halave to say it wasn't me. His goalie stick went with the player. A goaltender will not go to the penalty box and serve the penalty. If you are unfamiliar with hockey or those kind of rules, goaltender will have a teammate or a friend of some description go and sit in the penalty box for him. So a power play, a big power play here for the Germans. Draisaitl and company need to try and pull one back. They have really been up against it in this second period. No real offense generated. Here is Draisaitl with the puck. Draisaitl, Stützle trying to lay it into the middle. Excellent defensive work there from Sukal. Body down, stick on the ice. That shot off the pad. Good save. Halave trying to help out his own cause. He was the guy who took the tripping penalty. Anxious moments. Slovakians trying to kill this off. 1 minute, 10 seconds on the power play. Stützle, Draisaitl, Sider just barely keeping that in. Draisaitl with the puck again. Stützle drops down low. Draisaitl, Stützle. Back to Draisaitl. Back to Stützle. Draisaitl again picks it up. Chereznek does not want to overcommit. He is staying just off Draisaitl slightly. Slovakia get the job done. The puck is ice. 40 seconds remaining on the German power play. Here comes Stützle trying it again. Good burst of speed. Comes into the Slovakian zone. Leans. Takes the hit. He is flattened behind the net on the backboard. Stützle right back on his feet. Sends it back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. So dangerous. He's always looking like he's in second gear. And then all of a sudden, snap. There's a pass or a shot coming out of nowhere from Draisaitl. That's what makes him so dangerous. There, that one is cut off by 14. Chereznek, he ices the puck. Grubauer out quickly, leaves it for Sider. The Slovaks have killed this penalty off. Back to full strength. Cahoon, Regenda watching him. Over there quickly, 41. Muller jumps on the puck. Shot coming from way out. Deflected. Over the plexiglass again. No damage done. Slovakia have survived on the penalty kill. 3-0 the score. Slovakia over Germany.
This program is brought to you by Allianz.
Verisure is more than a camera. It's an advanced security system that protects your home 24/7. Cameras record while our experts act within 45 seconds. To force out an intruder, we activate our zero vision smoke barrier or dispatch a security guard and can call the police. When you need us, we'll be there. Be safer. Be sure. Verisure.
To upgrade your home security and get a free security camera installation, call or go to verisure.co.uk.
This has been a very fast second period. 2 goals for Slovakia. There is Ocular on the Slovakian bench. He has just scored the 3rd goal for Slovakia. That goal coming 33 seconds after Kelman's superb individual effort, putting Slovakia ahead 2-0. A 3-goal lead. And the likes of Slavkovsky not even on the score sheet in this one. So the team rising to the occasion, and everybody on this roster getting the job done for Slovakia. They have experience. They have a lot of young stars. 7 NHLers in their lineup. Pad save made there. That's not a bad shot. Taken by 91, Morris Muller. Kelman chops it in deep. Sider back there. Stolzel to Sider. Germans, good breakout for them. 91 moving forward is Muller. Muller watched closely. 3 Slovaks back, 2 defensemen and a forward, making sure that they are defensively well covered. And now they come on the break. It's a 3-on-1 pass. Shot taken there. Slavkovsky laid that one off for Tatar. A near miss for the Germans there. 3-on-1 for Slovakia. Draisaitl with the puck. That is fanned on. Slovakia started up again. Could have been a 2-on-1. Slavkovsky lost that puck off his stick. Stutzel goes low. He has the puck now. Shot taken. Nice little pass from Cahoon. Cahoon has it back. Good stuff here from the Germans. Very quickly, Slavkovsky breaks out of the zone, flips it into the German territory, and he goes to the bench for a change. So Slavkovsky back on the ice after going into the boards at first. That is good to see. He'll get himself back into this game. His teammates have more than risen to the occasion. 2 goals in this period for Slovakia. Here comes Cahoon. Cahoon, good forward for the Germans. 72. Cahoon plays his hockey in Switzerland in Lausanne. Poke back to the defense. Kalbel. That's tipped into the Slovakian zone again. No icing on the play. Rattled around the boards by Koch. Little tip there. Nicely pulled forward. Dvorsky. 2-on-1 again. 2-on-2 now. Coming back. They score! 4-0 Slovakia. The Germans getting caught defensively twice in the last minute or so, trying to get some offense going. German defense jumping into the play. They got off the first time. This time they're not so lucky. Here comes Dalibor Dvorsky. And Dvorsky is that 20-year-old star playing his hockey for the St. Louis Blues. St. Louis fans will be up and cheering this goal on. Excellent shot high into the net. 4-0 the score. The official time of that goal, 30-21. Dvorsky, Ocular, and Koch on the assists. Ocular now with a goal and an assist in this game. Pad save made there. Germans battling away. trying to get something going. It has not been a good period of hockey for the Germans. Sider goes behind his own net. He leaves that. 38 is Wagner. Wagner goes up the left side. Picking up the puck is Reichel. Cut off right at the blue line. Picked up now by Reichel. Good burst of speed. Little tip there from Draisaitl. And here come the Slovaks. On the backhand. Blocker glove save there from Grubauer. Eric Chernak steps in from the defense. Sent it in. He has it back. Over to his defensive partner. Reichel loses his stick. Here come the Germans. Muller. Muller to Draisaitl. Draisaitl working on Chernak. It's not the first time those two guys have come together. Chernak getting involved in the offense. He is pulled down by Draisaitl. No call on the play. Chernak will remember that one. Fed forward. Slovaks on the move again. Nice little pass onto the stick of Tatar. Tatar for Slavkovsky. Backhand attempt right at Grubauer. 7:46 to play in the second period. 4-0. Slovakia in front of Germany.
Job through all sorts of my Kev over the years. Even when things went a bit pear-shaped, he always had that cheeky glint in his eye. But as time went by, something changed. He sort of lost his magic. Needed something new. So, he got a job at the college training future brickies, doing what he's been doing with his eyes shut. But now he comes home, his eyes all sparkly. Kevin 2.0, baby.
Give your skills new life. Train others. Search jobs in further education.
This program is brought to you by Allianz.
Well, the German fans not looking pleased. They are very humble right now in the crowd. 3 goals, 3 assists, 6 points for Dvorsky, the 20-year-old Slovakian, and already a star in the NHL. Slovakians always provide a lot of excitement every game that they're in, and they came flying into Milan with expectations and a lot of confidence. Got the tournament started off very nicely for themselves by beating Finland, who are always one of the top teams. And the Finns are the reigning gold medalists from 2022 in Beijing. And Slovakia continues to roll here. One little setback. They were beaten by the Swedes. That was probably just a good thing for them. A wake-up call, an eye-opener. They have gone right back to work. And in this game, being their 4th game in the tournament, it's the 5th game for the Germans. The Germans had to win in the qualifying playoff. They did. They beat the French. So in their 4th game now, Slovakia are well and truly tuned up once again and looking pretty good. 7 minutes remaining in the second period. Stützle now. Stützle dangling around. Skates right into number 14, Szczesnek. Szczesnek off the boards. That comes out of his zone. Big hit from Sider in front of the German bench. Germans go back. Number 38 has to retreat. Pick up that puck. That was Fabio Wagner. Now it's sent forward. Stützle on the move again. Stützle, a good freewheeling forward here for the Germans. He's played some great hockey. Michaelis, bouncing puck, not an easy one to handle. Here come the Slovaks. 79 directs that toward the net. That's Hudacek. Puck off a skate that was intended for Okular. Okular is having a heck of a game here. Good work by him. The neutral zone. Dvorsky sends it back into the German territory. Muller Muller moves it over. Germans trying to get something going here. Michaelis along the boards, sends it in deep. He'll go for a change. Well, he did. He stayed there because puck came right back up that side of the ice that he was on. A bit of a long shift for him. Kahuna's out there now. Michaelis now heads for the bench. Time ticking on. 28 rattles that back around the boards. That is Martin Gernat. Plays his hockey in Czechia. Germans send it into the Slovakian zone again. Halavai out of his net, back into his net. Germany will try again. Players being smart on the changes, just offside. Just caught on that one was Alexander L. He was on the forecheck. Faceoff will be outside of the Slovakian zone. 4-0 the score. Slovakia in front of Germany.
In the Wren Winter Sale, you can get an AEG dishwasher for just £149. And you can also enjoy up to 60% off fully built kitchen units. And up to 7 years interest-free credit. Made for making the kitchen of your dreams a reality. Wren, made for living.
This program is brought to you by Allianz.
Draisaitl, very animated. He has been humbled in this game so far. Still time left on the clock. Draisaitl looks very frustrated, unable to really get anything going. A couple of retaliations from him, some words from him, showing some emotion on the bench. You don't normally get that out of Leon Draisaitl. So smooth, so confident, so highly skilled. Him and Connor McDavid, feared everywhere in the NHL, two Edmonton Oilers stars. (22 shots to 12, favoring Slovakia. Here comes Draisaitl. That shot taken, they score! Well, he doesn't have to feel quite so frustrated now. That is an assist for Leon Draisaitl, as we were just talking about him. 4-1. Goal is for Reichel. There's Draisaitl just cruising, always looking. Nice pass. Reichel with the goal. Draisaitl will attract a lot of attention, and when that happens, other people can and will be open. All eyes are on Draisaitl. There's the pass. Reichel wide open. Good shot. .34:59 the official time on that one. 4-1 the score. Lucas Reichel, 23 years old, currently playing in the AHL for the Abbotsford Canucks, in the Vancouver Canucks organization. Nice shot. Great opportunity for him to be on this international stage and have Leon Draisaitl on the ice with him. Draisaitl having a quick chat there. Draisaitl goes over to his wing. Tiffels is the other winger, number 95. Draisaitl pulls that face-off back. Chipped in by Reichel. Going back hard is 28. Gernat. Draisaitl trying to feed that out. It's cut off. Tatar slides it down the boards. On the chase now is Ruzicka. Sider cuts that off. Sider, another young player in this tournament, showing his stuff for his country. And a good advertisement for the NHL. Sider is 24 years old. He plays for the Detroit Red Wings. He's the assistant captain of this team. Slovakia. 1 goal in the first period. It was a Slovakian goal. They have struck 3 times in this period. The Germans, showing some grit and determination, have pulled 1 back through Reichel and Draisaitl. Still an uphill battle here for the Germans. Plenty of time in this. Good work now. Chernak slows it right down. Slavkovsky calmly flips that high into the air, right onto the glove, now onto the stick of Tatar. Tatar moved it forward. Ruzicka will go to the bench for a change. Here comes Draisaitl. Long shift for him. Puts it in, goes after it himself. Rides with that. Back to the point. Little poke there. Now Slovakia on the move. 23 has the puck. That is Liska. Liska is well covered by Visman. Good job by Visman. Draisaitl still on the ice. Stützle goes to the net. Draisaitl slows it down, feeds it back. That's directed toward the net. Blocked by the Slovakian defense. Muller now. He is on the ice. Sukol for Slovakia, lost out there. Okular trying to press the play. Pushes Kahun out off the puck. Okular now along the boards. Dvorsky is there with him. Okular flips it into the zone. That gets past Kalbel. Kalbel now with a little chip. Germans stacked up along the boards. 62 is out there as well. That is Toomey. Gabanke, Leon Gabanke on the defense. Stingy stuff here from the Slovaks, keeping the puck deep in the German zone. Again, they step up, push the puck in. Kalbel sent in by number 62, Parker Toomey. Ryder. That comes out of the zone. Icing is waved off. Sider picks it up. Sider goes for a little skate. Both teams changing on the fly. We've been a while without a whistle again. Chernak goes back. Chernak gets there ahead of number 40. That was Alexander L. trying to get on that puck for Germany. Now the Slovaks throw it in deep. First one in there is a Slovak working hard. Hudacek. 84 is there as well. That is Regenda. He has a goal in this game. And an assist, 2 points. Sider lugs it up the ice. It's the center red line. It's the blue line. Sends it in deep. It's all the way around the boards. Regenda. Back to Chernak. Sukol is out there as well. Sukol. Puck is iced by Slovakia. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the second period. We're at the Santa Julia Ice Arena. Our first quarterfinal of the day. TNT Sports. Discovery Plus bringing you a lot of action from these Olympic Games. Outstanding coverage and everybody enjoying all of the disciplines of the Winter Olympics here in Milano and Cortina. Tatar slows it up, lays it deep. Back there first is Gabanke. Gabanke, good little outlet pass from him to Reichel. Draisaitl now shoots that one wide. Kept in at the blue line by Giebel. Slavkovsky avoids Reichel. Slavkovsky can't get that pass back. We have less than a minute to play in the second period. Gently flipped in deep by 21. That is Adam Ruzicka. Right to the front of the net. Chipped in nicely by Simon Nemec. Slavkovsky pinned in there. Ruzicka is there to help him. 3 Germans, 3 Slovaks. all in that area. They all separate now as Nemec tries to open it up. Shot from Ocular, blocked off. Here comes Draisaitl, working on Ocular. Ocular is a forward, doing a good job defensively there. Close call. Where is the puck? Halavai wants to know. It is under his pads, fortunately. The Germans putting some pressure on Reichel and Draisaitl, going to work. .6 seconds on the clock. Stutzel on the face-off for the Germans. Pretty even draw. Good work there from 76 Pospisil. Calgary Flame playing for Slovakia. Time ticking on. Maybe one last shot. Regenda would like to get one off. Puck is cut off. It's not going to happen. There goes the buzzer. 2 periods are complete here at the Santa Julia Ice Arena. The score is Slovakia 4, Germany 1.
Discovery Plus brings you the human stories at the heart of sport.
My whole life has been about perfecting 1.6 seconds.
A lot of pressure. You've got to be able to deal with it. My journey has been a little bit unconventional. I'm not doing this to make the team happy. I do it for myself.
It changed my life. I don't feel alone.
Game-changing documentaries. Streaming now on Discovery Plus. I'm used to doing things the hard way.
Morning, Ross.
Morning. But I thought getting cheaper energy was just too hard.
Not now, though.
Off-peak energy is available at lots of different times, like during the day or weekends. Just check your energy company's website. Even busy people like me can take advantage.
Just get a smart meter and choose a flexible scheme or tariff.
With a smart meter, getting cheaper energy is easier than you think.
Hi, hey sis, how's it going? I'm running so late. Are you wearing my top? Yeah. Oh, what have I done here?
Delicate? What's a delicate?
I'll call my dad. Yeah, he'll know.
All right, love.
Hey, Dad. Hi.
Wait, come on. Switch your family's plans to Vodafone and get additional unlimited plans from £16 per month. What if you could correct yellow tones in real life, not just on socials? Colgate Max White Purple Reveal with color correcting technology instantly corrects yellow tones for whiter teeth right after brushing. Hello Purple, hello Shine, Colgate Max White Purple Reveal. It's new, it's glowing, it's the next step to your white smile. New Max White Purple Serum.
Well, it's wonderful to finally meet the girl I've heard so much about.
Oh, please let me.
Thank you, dear.
What an amazing home you have. I wonder what it's worth. Oh, not that you'd sell it. I just mean, it'll fetch a good price when you... Heaven forbid!
Oh dear. If you want to know the value of your home, or theirs, just ask Zoopla.
When you run a business, great communication is vital.
I'll just transfer you. I think I just cut them off.
Welcome to the all-new Hi-Hi 4, the business phone that's refreshingly easy to use. Now with new features like 2-touch call transfer and the ability to listen to call recordings directly from your phone. As always, it's all backed up by our UK-based support. Find out more at hihi.co.uk. Hi.
Hi.
exciting second period for the Slovakian team and the Slovakian fans. 3 goals. They have a commanding 4-1 lead after 40 minutes of play. The third period will be getting started shortly. Quarter-final action here in Milan. Highlights from the second period. Sit back and enjoy these. A lot of good action. A very tight first period. 1 goal from Slovakia. Here comes Kelman. Superb individual effort. A nice pass from Regenda. Kelman fighting off the defense. 24:01 mark. 2-0 for Slovakia. So 2-0 the score. Slafkovsky into the boards heavily earlier. Feeling better already. His teammates going right to work. There is the third goal. It is scored 33 seconds after Kelman's goal. Ocular from Hudacek and Dvorsky. 3-0 Slovakia. The corner is picked. And the goal is in place. Power play for the Germans. They are moving things around, trying to claw back into this game. Draisaitl, good passes, couple of decent shots. Leon Draisaitl trying to get going. There is goal number 4. 20-year-old star for the St. Louis Blues in the NHL. Making his country proud. It's Dvorsky at 30-21. Ocular Koch on the assist. That is a goal and an assist in the period for Ocular. So 4-0 the score. A bad period for the Germans. They do dig deep, pull one back. Draisaitl, the provider. Reichel, a nice shot, putting that one into the net at 34:59. After 2 periods of play, Slovakia 4, Germany 1. Focus on a couple of young, talented Slovak players. So Kuliar, number 8, a goal and an assist in this game. Dvorsky So talented, 20 years old, a lot of individual skills, and already a good team man. Long career ahead of this kid. So back to the women's side of the competition. Bronze medal, Sweden v. Switzerland tomorrow, 1:10 p.m. TNT Sports Live. The gold medal game, 5:40 p.m. Do not miss that one. USA, Canada, fighting it out for gold and silver. All the action, TNT Sports, Discovery Plus. Great Olympic coverage here in Milano and Cortina. Slovakians, the Germans in the dressing rooms right now, getting ready for the start of our third period of play here from the Santa Giulia Ice Arena. Quarterfinal time.
Discovery Plus brings you the human stories at the heart of sport.
My whole life has been about perfecting 1.6 seconds.
All the pressure, you've got to be able to deal with it. My journey has been a little bit unconventional. I'm not doing this to make the team happy. I do it for myself.
Changed my life. I don't feel alone. Game-changing documentaries. Streaming now on Discovery Plus.
Hey sis, how's it going? I'm running so late. Are you wearing my top? Yeah. Oh, what have I done here?
Delicate? What's a delicate?
I'll call my dad. Yeah. He'll know.
Yeah. All right, love.
Hey, Dad. Hi.
Wait, come on out.
Switch your family's plans to Vodafone and get additional unlimited plans from £16 per month.
When you run a business, great communication is vital.
I'll just transfer you. I think I just cut them off.
Welcome to the all-new Hi-Hi 4, the business phone that's refreshingly easy to use. Now with new features like two-touch call transfer and the ability to listen to call recordings directly from your phone. As always, it's all backed up by our UK-based support. Find out more at hihi.co.uk. Hi.
Hi.
Well, it's wonderful to finally meet the girl I've heard so much about.
Oh, please let me.
Thank you, dear.
What an amazing home you have. I wonder what it's worth. Oh, not that you'd sell it. I just mean, it'll fetch a good price when you... Heaven forbid!
Oh dear. If you want to know the value of your home, or theirs, just ask Zoopla.
They just announced it.
Champagne! We are now officially Which's banking brand of the year.
Actually, we're not. Nationwide is. They're keeping branches open. Superb performance across current accounts, it says there. Didn't they give over 4 million members 100 quid each?
What am I going to do with 6,000 custom-made winners' shirts?
What about the blimp?
I don't remember ordering that.
You literally said, blimp me.
The Which banking brand of the year is Nationwide. A good way to bank.
The Mazda CX-30, our stylish and compact SUV. Available with 0% APR representative when ordered before the 31st of March 2026. Mazda, crafted with Japanese soul. Search Mazda.
That's 130 for the night.
How? I paid 210.
Trivago.
But what if I like to use my loyalty rate?
It's on Trivago.
Well, I like to book directly with the hotel.
That's on there too.
Trivago compares hotel prices from hundreds of sites, so you could save up to 40%.
I thought I got the best price on my favorite site.
Do I really have to say it again?
Hotel Trivago.
I'm Keisha Love, and I compete in bobsled for Team USA. The Olympic dream drew me to bobsled. And I saw Nastia Lukin and Sean Johnston and that whole crew come home with gold medals, and they were the champion of the world and just Olympic champion. It really just kind of set and showed me how, just meaningful and amazing that I think of it as just like a sacrifice, all of their hard work and all their sacrifices paid off, and thought that was amazing. Becoming an Olympian is an incredible accomplishment. It's so exciting. It means everything. I honestly feel it's the greatest honor in the world to represent the greatest country and to know that our family and friends, big supporters, are all here, and they've sacrificed just as much as I have to see us on the world's greatest stage. To not have them in Beijing was really tough on me mentally and emotionally. So to know that my family are going to be in Italy with me, especially their first time traveling to Europe, and it gets to be watching me and supporting me at the Olympics, I couldn't be more excited about that possibility of Italy.
Three, 2, 1,
let's go!
Wow, your colour is so shiny, so luminous. What's your secret?
Preference by L'Oréal Paris. Rich and luminous permanent colour with high shine serum and vitamin E. Get up to 9 weeks of colour longevity and up to 90% less breakage. Recommended by 9 out of 10 women. The difference is preference. We're so worth it.
How long's it been then?
We were about 8 years back.
Did I tell you he owns his own business?
I think he's going to pop the question.
Better or worse?
Better.
Our opticians and audiologists own their stores, so your care is their business, which can make them rather popular.
Apparently. You've seen half the town.
Book an appointment today.
With Funding Circle, you've got a team behind you. We are drive.
Grit keeps us in the game.
We are resilience.
Backing helps us go the distance.
We are opportunity.
Funding turns chances into results.
With fast, fair and hassle-free finance, we back businesses to win. We are Funding Circle.
Gus just sold his car to We Buy Any Car, easy peasy. He could have spent days on end trying to sell to a bunch of time wasters. No thank you. Instead, he sold in a flash and earned major dad points at the pool. Big fail or big splash? To get a quote in 30 seconds, enter your reg number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
You don't play Lotto. It's a conspiracy. No one ever wins.
It was me, and it could be you.
Told ya.
Lotto from the National Lottery.
Male orcas stay with their mothers for life.
This is the moment Stephen chose to move out. It's fine to live with your mum if you live in the sea. The sea's massive. Unlike his mum's sofa, Stephen needed a boost to get his own place sooner. Hello, Mortgage Boost from Barclays. He could borrow more with help from family or friends and show that baby orca who's boss. Barclays, make money work for you.
Welcome to my crib. Let me show you what I've done with the place. We got the fridge stacked. Oven ready leftovers.
Show off your savvy. IKEA, the wonderful everyday.
What's it like having Sky with Netflix? Well, it means you can be Lady Keegan. Delighted to make your acquaintance.
Hello.
Michelle Jackal.
Combipion Michelle.
All right. Michelle of House Kigerian. It kind of feels like going somewhere new every night. What telly? Escape to Extraordinary. Get Sky with Netflix for just £15 a month. Handsomely good value.
This program is sponsored by Samsung, proud partner of the Olympic Games.
Welcome to the wilds, the Dolomites, mighty, mighty mountains, and a mighty mountain to climb for Great Britain. Here they are, a game they have to win to stay in contention in this Olympic Championship. Came here as favourites, but oh, it's going to be a nail-biter.
Viva Italia!
We've got a whole lot of games going on, 4 of them all together, and everybody pouring out of the bar, cafe, sport, and the Lubbock bar and so on. They've had their coffee and their cake, and they're all set for the humdinger of a session inside the old arena. Yeah, the Czechs are in action, the Canadians as well, the Italians, of course, and the Americans. They make a noise almost as much as the Italians do. So expect this session to be incredibly noisy. And the British boys will hope that the folks who've come all the way from Scotland mainly, but all over the British Isles are going to make a noise as well, because they may just need it in this game against the United States. The loser is out. That stat is simple.
Slavkovsky, Tatar cruising in the slot. Tatar has it. He curls back. Nifty little move. Visman, though, did a good job of covering him. 73 has the puck. That's Reichel. Ruzicka. Tatar. Blocked by Visman. Good shift by Visman defensively. Slavkovsky can't control that puck. Draisaitl is in the middle. Puck comes down the left side. Reichel for Draisaitl. Oh, good try there. Germans had something going offensively, 3 forwards, couple nice plays. Draisaitl's tip, not quite hitting the net. Pospisil, now Pospisil loses an edge, sends it into the corner. Slavkovsky will go get a change. 11 still working there is Kelman. Kelman trying to feed Pospisil in front of the net. That one sifted in by Koch. Koch has 2 assists in this game. 29-year-old defenseman, Koch. Now right to the front of the net. Good work there by Koch. He'll get a change. Germans will slow it down. Gavanke. Seider. Moritz Seider offside. That will stop the play. We've been a while without a whistle. 15:56 remaining in the third period here at the Santa Julia Arena. All the talk is normally about Slavkovsky for Slovakia, but it's nice to see, and it's almost dangerous to see, that this team doesn't just need to rely on him. He is a team leader. He is a young superstar. There are a lot of other players on the score sheet. In this game alone, 5 Slovakian goals. No points for Slavkovsky in this game, and a very commanding performance here by Slovakia so far. Still plenty of time in the third period, but they really have put together a team effort. Good defense there. That is Nemec. Clearing that is Dvorsky. 6 backs off. That is Kai Visman. Visman right up the middle. Here come the Germans. Breaking in there is Paterka. Paterka slides it around to avoid Nemec. Michaelis. That goes past Paterka. Out of the zone. Back to pick it up. Jonas Muller. Muller taking a look. He hits the Slovakian blue line. Good individual stuff here from him. Lays it off to Hoon. Sends it in deep. Chernak just rides with the hit there from Muller. Chernak on the defense for Slovakia. 6 keeps that going. That is Visman. Shot from way out. That's off a body. Stoppage in play. Michaelis mixing it up a little bit in front of the net. Nothing serious. 14:22 on the clock in the third period. 27 shots by the Slovakians and 5 goals. 16 shots by the Germans, 1 goal. Cahoon goes to the bench, plays his hockey in Lausanne in Switzerland. Face off will be to the right of Alave. Ruzicka. Draisaitl wins that face-off. He'll go back and cover up. Stepping in from the blue line position was Muller. He got a shot off. The save is made. Another wild bunch of hockey supporters in the crowd, mixed in with a bunch of sort of quiet, respectful hockey fans in the crowd. Over 16,000 people in attendance at all of these games at the beautiful Santa Lucia Ice Arena, Santa Juliana Ice Arena. The second rate, the Row Arena, Milano Row Arena, seats over 65, just a little over 6,500. That has been packed for all the action that has been played in that building as well. scrapers and the kids are leaving the ice. Gernat is sitting in the penalty box. I will let the referee publicly make the call. I saw that play and find it hard to believe Gernat was given a penalty, but he has been.
Penalty number 28, tripping.
Okay, tripping is the call. The referee is the boss. Here is the action in front of the net. Two players just tied up with each other, neither one of them even looking at each other. The play is out by the blue line. I don't know. Well, the Germans know they have a power play opportunity, and it's an important one. Every opportunity is important now for Germany. Gernat in the penalty box. Blocker glove save there. Germans keep the pressure on. Another shot. That's off a stick. Good defensive work from Faharvi. Sider. Minute 30 on the power play. Stutzel. Nice little move from him. Comes into the play, picks it up, gets it over the blue line. Draisaitl slows it up. A lot of room there for Sider. That shot goes to the front of the net. Bodies down, bodies up. Olavai had to get back into his net. Tight along the boards here. A couple sticks in there, poking at it. Paterka still pinned along the boards. Referee's arm in the air again. We're going to have another penalty call. Referee seeing one too many pushes, one too many shoves here. And we'll see what the referee's coming up with here. It's going to be evened up.
Germany minor penalty 44 for playing without his helmet.
Szymanski given a penalty for playing without his helmet. If a player loses a helmet during the play, during the action, you are meant to get off the ice immediately. You're just supposed to skate to the bench. That is part of player safety. Szymanski's helmet came off, and he appeared to stay on the ice for a couple seconds too long. He is given a penalty, 4-on-4 hockey for a minute. Then the Slovakians will have a 1-minute power play. Draisaitl pulls the faceoff back. On the German penalty, the faceoff also comes all the way back down into their defensive zone. They have it now in the Slovakian territory. A couple nice moves from Stützle. Tries to get the return. 42 does a good job on that one of taking that puck away. Favari.
Slovakia minor penalty 42, slashing.
A slashing call coming to Favari here. So the ref really locking down, wanting to maintain full control of this game. There's Favari. Stick is pretty low on the ice here. I didn't see a real chop. I am not the referee. And in his eyes, if he thought that was a slash, that is what it well and truly is. Slovakia now with two players in the penalty box. 43 seconds remaining on the German power play here. Favari has been given the slashing penalty. We will drop the puck again. Two Slovaks in the penalty box, one German. A lot of room to move out there now. You want your skaters on the ice. 4-on-3 hockey. Slovakia ice the puck. That'll take valuable time off the clock. Sider goes back for Germany. Sider feeds it forward to Draisaitl. Draisaitl goes all the way across the ice. Stützle is there. Draisaitl. Stützle. Sider. Sider. Right shot on the left side. Stützle. Left shot on the right side. Draisaitl orchestrating things. That takes a good bounce for Slovakia. Hits the backboards. Carries out into the neutral zone. Draisaitl will try again. Stützle. Sider. Sider with time. Snaps that. That's blocked. Stützle. Sider. One Slovak back on the ice. It's 4-on-4 for 53 seconds. Nice little move there. Stützle dancing around. Now it ends up with Draisaitl. He sends it right back to Sider. Right back to Stützle. Sider shoots. That's off the goal post. Unlucky for the Germans there. You could hear that goal post hit by the puck all over the building here. Stützle on the move again. Stützle watched very closely, taken down on the play. Good action there from 11, Kelman. Kelman, another Slovak forward who's had a good game. He has scored a goal. Sent around the board by Koch. Koch on the defense. Koch has 2 assists in this game. Like I said, it isn't all about the stars on the Slovakian team. That shot's a goal. You can see that one coming. Palavai could not get back to that side of the net fast enough. That's a nice goal for the Germans. Very nice goal. That happened quickly. Tiffels, 95. Watch this little quick setup. There is the shot. Goaltender cannot react quick enough. A good one-timer. Bang. Second goal for Germany. The official time of that goal, 49:09. Reichel, Muller on the assist. 5-2 the score. 7 goals in this game. This game started out very defensive. 1 goal in the first period, Regenda scoring. And we have said it all along, if it was allowed to open up at all, both of these teams have the offensive potency to score goals, no doubt about it. And we have seen 7 goals scored in this game. Seider has to back off there. Muller gets the puck, sends it forward. Draisaitl, nice pass there. Oh, just going off the stick with 95, Tiffels. He was in there again off that nice feed from Draisaitl. That could have been dangerous. Now, Slavkovsky races down the ice. Visman chasing him. Regenda boarded as well. Slavkovsky, Regenda, Visman getting the job done, poking that to Tiffels. Germans free the puck up, send it up the right side. Tiffels to Visman. Good job here by the Germans. Stützle working there hard. He's got Koch all over him. Stützle again. Sent into the boards. 76 doing the work is Pospisil. That one is blocked. Slovakia hit the neutral zone. Flip it high into the air. They will get a line change up front. Smart hockey there. The Germans will go back. Try and mount another attack. Here comes Muller. Muller sends it to Gavanke. Gavanke sends it all the way in. Germany trying to get in there in a hurry and get some control on the puck. The Slovaks walking right out of the zone nicely. So quick. Dvorsky working up front. Dvorsky sees that go by him. It went by Hudacek as well. Here's Dvorsky. That shot gently goes up into the catching glove of Grubar for a stop. Then a while again without a whistle. Slovakia 5, Germany 2. Frederick Tiffels, 4 games played for the Germans, 2 + 2, 4 points. The refs and the linesmen are waiting. The gate is being shut at the far end of the ice. Both teams returning to their positions for the face-off. Draisaitl talking things over. Trying to get everybody pumped up here. They need goals, and they need a few in a hurry. Won that face-off away from Draisaitl. Pad comes out from Grubauer. That's a good thing it did. That puck was loose. Grubauer clinging for dear life on that one. A loose puck right around the crease. 8:41 to play in the third period. 30 shots now for Slovakia in this game. Again, the importance of winning face-offs. Draisaitl set on the draw, going up against Pospisil. These two centers see quite a bit of each other in their full-time jobs. Pospisil is a Calgary Flame, Draisaitl, Edmonton Oiler. They play against each other in the NHL. Seider, Detroit Red Wing player, goes back. Agenda. San Jose Shark throws it into the zone. 91 is there. That's Muller. Seider has a touch. Draisaitl has the puck. Pokes it ahead. Good coverage from Slovakia. On the move now. Ruzicka. He is chasing down Moritz Muller. Muller stops. Good play by him. Feeds Seider. Seider with a good pass ahead. Tip forward again by Tiffels. Draisaitl with a shot right on target. Good work there defensively. Koch helping to cover things up. 7:55 to play in the third period. Right into the catching glove of Halavai. Szymanski, Pospisil on the faceoff. Szymanski pulls that back. Good draw by him. That shot wide of the target. Taken off the stick of number 9. That was Leon Gabanke. Gabanke now will go back, pick up the puck, head up the ice for the Germans. He leaves it. A couple little shifts there from Stützle. Stützle can really scoot out there, and he's fun to watch with the puck. Good stick handling skills. That one coming to the front of the net. Kept it nicely by Gabanke. Sent across. Tipped in place there. Trying to get on the end of that was Paterka. Gabanke, Stützle. Stützle looks, feeds Gabanke. The shot taken. Pad save made, and a good one. Slovakia still can't clear the zone. Slavkovsky working hard. 17. Nemec gets it out of the Slovak territory. No icing on the play. Both teams changing on the move. Less than 7 minutes in our third period here. 6 lumbers that up the ice, sends it into the zone. That's Visman, but an offside call. .23 saves for Samuel Lavai. Up front, 79 is with him. That's Hudacek. Good defense here by Visman again. Visman's had a pretty good game for the Germans. Solid on the defense. Visman's 6 feet 4 inches tall, 29 years old, plays for Eisbären Berlin. Visman there pinning Dvorsky into the boards. 3 Germans back there. Staying just off that play is Hudacek, hoping for a loose puck. Comes out of the German zone. Shereznak. Hudacek. Shereznak has this flip through the neutral zone. Draisaitl with a nice little touch there. Reichel put himself just offside. He backed over the blue line and picked up the puck. 6:05 remaining in the third period. Santa Julia Arena. Slovakia looking to make their way into the semifinal. In and out of the glove. Muller had sent that one into the zone. No problem there. The action continues. Draisaitl working hard. Seider can't get that back to Draisaitl. Muller goes back. Seider is with him. Good coverage there by Pospisil. Seider walks away. Draisaitl picks up the puck. Here comes Leon Draisaitl. Hitting the blue line, hitting the Slovak zone, laying that one off. Tippels. He loses out. Laid off the glass gently. No icing call, of course. Seider is there anyway. He stops it, keeps it going. Right in the neutral territory. Now it comes into the German zone. Regenda throws it back. That's off Nemec. Sukal. Back to the blue. That is Favari. Favari working with Nemec back there. Breakout in place. 1 German coming down the ice. That's Paterka pretty much by himself. He's taken off the puck. Sent right back into the zone by Singo. Now back into the neutral zone again. The Slovaks just send it right back into the German territory. Gavanke back there. Neither team able to really get going here offensively. It's gone back to tight checking. I don't think the Slovakians mind that right now. They have a 3-goal lead. They don't need to score another goal to win this game. They just need to stop the Germans from scoring 3 or maybe 4 goals. 64. Patrick Koch now gets back into his defensive spot. 73. Here comes Reichel. Reichel, good burst of speed. It's the blue line. Smushed right out of the play by Shereznak. That comes out of the zone. Seider will have to try again. Draisaitl fresh on the ice. Heads for the blue line. Stützle to Seider. Seider sends it around the boards. Unable to get it. He's the goaltender. First player in there is Draisaitl. He sends it back to Stützle. Stützle to Seider. Slovakians in place defensively. 2 out high, 2 down low. 1 working that low slot area to cover the 3rd German. That shot goes through traffic. Good defensive coverage there by Slovakia. Here they come. A 3-on-1 opportunity here. Tatar into the empty net. There is a simple, easy, basic goal through a couple of nice passes. And the legs were moving for the Slovakians to come out of their zone. The Germans trying desperately to keep the offensive pressure on. The goalie had gone to the net. Gone from the net to the bench, rather. Extra attacker, but too little too late. Here are the Germans setting this up. Goalie has gone to the bench. Draisaitl with the shot, bouncing puck. Chernak rock solid on the defense. That is pushed to the board. Slavkovsky picks it up. A 3-on-1 Ruzicka to Tatar. There you go. The whole line having a say in that goal. That will put Slavkovsky on the score sheet. Pretty tough to keep him off it. Tatar from Ruzicka and Slavkovsky at 56-33. An empty net goal. So good to see the veteran captain grab a goal here in this one. Grubauer back in the net for the Germans. We have 3 minutes left to play in the third period. That shot right at Grubauer. Save made off the stick of number 28, Martin Gernak, coming in from the defense. Draisaitl to try and get the Germans through this game. He has been shut right down pretty much. He does have an assist. He assisted on Reichel's goal in the second period. But Slovakia has come here prepared. They're not only young and exciting, they are disciplined. They're playing good hockey right now. Dvorsky, Draisaitl will take this face off. Dvorsky wants 42. That is Fabbari to shift over to the other side. He does. Nemec kept in at the blue by Tiffel. Now it squirts out, squirts back in. We have an offside call. 4 quarterfinal games today will lead to the semifinal, the final 4. 3 of the final 4 will win medals. The women, everything on the line tomorrow for the medals. Switzerland and Sweden will play for bronze. The USA and Canada will play for gold and silver. Grubauer handles that. Draisaitl can't do much with it. Now the Germans break out. That's off Reichel's stick, right back into the neutral zone. Sent in by Kelman. Grubauer plays it, keeps the action moving. 49 has the puck. That's Lucas Kaubel. Stick handling skills of Draisaitl in place there. He weaves through a couple of players. That shot from way out. Single working hard. Puck moved again just into the neutral zone. 73, Reichel right back on it for the Germans. Visman sends it wide. Chernak flips that safely into the neutral zone, right onto the stick. 23, Liska by himself. Now he has help coming into the play. A lot of room right in the slot. Shot taken right into the glove of Grubauer. Good shot by Singo. Off the face-off, Muller feeds Visman right in front of the Slovak bench. Another stoppage in play. .56 seconds left on the clock. A 6-2 lead for Slovakia. Visman. Couple of chops there. 61. Tries to get possession of the puck. Or 81 rather, I'm sorry. Eric Chernak. Hard to miss him out there. Big defenseman. Tampa Bay Lightning star. One of the leaders on this team. And one of the leaders of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Stoppage in play with 34.5 seconds remaining. Shots on net. 35 for Slovakia, 27 for the Germans. One first period goal. It was Regenda. A powerful and momentum gaining second period for Slovakia. 3 goals in the period. They had a 4-1 lead at the end of the second period. Reichel scoring 1 back for Germany. 5-1. Regenda in the third period extended the lead. Tipville's tightened it up to 5-2. Tatar has scored an empty net goal. It is 6-2. The crowd on their feet to cheer the final seconds down here. There is Dvorsky. Flipped high into the air. Comes down in the neutral zone. Both teams have pretty much stopped. Clock ticking down. There goes the buzzer. A big 6-2 win for Slovakia over Germany. So the Germans have played well. They had high expectations coming into this game. They had some stars back from the NHL, but coming up short. A good performance by Slovakia and a convincing 6-2 victory. So Slovakia still on a roll here. They skated out of Beijing in 2022 with a bronze medal. And they're one of those quieter teams. They don't get a lot of the media attention. They have a few stars that do, but in general, they're a low-key team. They have the skill to beat anybody on the day, and here they are, moving forward into the semifinal round now, comfortably doing so. Slovakia, as a team, need to be taken for real. Provided some great entertainment here in Milan, and they're not finished yet. Skating along the boards. Tatar sort of moved out, threw his arms up in the air, and there was a huge roar from the crowd when Tatar, the captain, did that. There's Tatar now, right at the back of the pack, getting everybody pumped up. Tatar finishing his career probably in Switzerland, had an NHL career. A household name in hockey. He's had a long, successful time in this sport. And Tatar very proudly wearing the Slovakian jersey, waving to the crowd as the captain of the team. from this game that has just been completed. The only goal of the first period, a Slovakian goal, Regenda from Cernak and Favari. Second period, the Slovaks flying out of their dressing room. 2 goals within 33 seconds of each other. O'Coulier with the third goal. That was Kellerman on the second goal. Reichel scores for Germany. Dvorsky also had scored for Slovakia, 4-1. Third period action now. Regenda makes it 5-1. Koch, Pospisil on the assist. Power play goal for the Germans. Tiffels claws it back to 5-2. Tatar with an empty netter for Slovakia. 6-2 the final score. Slovakia over Germany. There are the goal scorers in this game. Six Slovakian goals says it all. So a big win for Slovakia over Germany. That game just completed, 6-2 the final. 3:40 p.m. Canada and Czechia. 5:10 p.m. Finland and Switzerland. And at 8:10 p.m. our fourth quarter.